Hey guys, this is Pradeep here. Welcome to Pradeep Tech Talks. Today I'm going to explain the topic, one of the solution for most a common automation engineer facing. So generally, for an automation testing, the difficult thing is object identification. To do that, we have so many locators concepts like we have an ID class, experts and expert access, CSS selector. There are so many things were there to identify an object. But this is possible when the objects are present in the DOM and you will be easily identified. But my problem statement is whenever an application, when you go to the developer tools, the elements will be disappearing and sometimes the properties also may get vary. So at the time, how to handle it? This is a problem statement. I will show you a demo, like I will show you an application how the properties will be disappearing, how we can identify it very easily. I mean, for this, most of the people will go with the third party controls or third party application. There are so many things that they will try with the different things. But here it is a common solution without giving any plugins or something like that. We don't need to depend on any other tool. Directly in the Chrome browser itself we can identify very easily. So I will show it everything in a Chrome browser with a sample site itself. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's open the Chrome browser first. Yep, here we go. I have already opened a Chrome browser with a sample site, and I'm moving the cursor here, and you can see the application is already open. I will move on the controls which what I'm referring. So as you can see, this is a menu. When I'm mouse hovering on it, automatically it is presenting a sub menu, right? But when I'm moving the control somewhere in the application, it is disappearing. So I just want to identify this very first option. I'm just trying to inspect it. But here, when I move my cursor into DOM, the application menu is getting disappeared, which you observe. Yeah, but the control is here. I'm writing an XPath for this. Angular text equals to our text and close it. Yeah, but here you're not sure whether the application is identified correct or not. But if you mouse around the platform, it is still showing the submenu, right? But here the common pointer you can observe is it is changing when we are moving the control here on the right hand side. This class is getting changed. As you can see, I'm moving this control. You can see this class is getting changed. See this on the right hand side, it is changed to submenu visible, which means when we are mouse overing it, it is disappearing. So this is not, it is a sample set which I'm showing, but this will be very helpful when we have the success toaster. Suppose let's say we have a success toaster, it will be survive only for 5 seconds or not more than 5 seconds. At the time, it is literally you will not be able to identify the particular elements. But in this case, you can freeze the application. That's what I am going to show you now. So as you can see, this is a property is changing. So first we have to identify what is our requirement. So this is a property change. So our solution is we have to freeze the application in the debug mode. For that, what we have to do, just right click on this application, sorry, the menu icon, the element, and go, we have the in the break on. So where we have to break, which means where we have to pause the application. So subtree modification, sometimes you will be having, as I said, there is a toaster. The toaster success toaster will be disappear in immediately 5 seconds or 10 seconds, but in the 5 seconds of time you will not be able to identify the particular object. So for that kind of situation you can go for subtree modification, some node removals, something like that. But in our case I'm going with attribute modification. So as you can see, I'm selecting the attribute modification. Now you can see one is the breakpoint here, right? So now when I mouse overing on a particular menu, then the application is a debug mode, as you can see, right? Just click on that because the next breakpoint is our attribute change. It will be going to our next section, which means our control. See this, which means it is here now, right? So we have to identify now. Yeah, this is a control. Just we are identifying it, and you can free, literally you're freezing the application. See, I'm moving my cursor, but the application is still on the same page. It is not disappearing. You even you move your mouse or anywhere in the control. So this is what the most common thing the people will be facing it. So see now, this class is not getting changed because we have already paused this application. If you click on it, which means it is a resuming the debugging mode, as we can see in Eclipse or Visual Studio, wherever. All in the debug mode, we are just seeing the application. That's it. Now it has been disappeared. If you mouse over again, it will be freezed again. See this again, like that. So literally we are freezing the application. It may be what kind of application it is, we can freeze it. So in the same way we can identify the toaster message, success, errors, whatever it, we can identify very easily with this kind of techniques. So that's all for today. Thank you.